All right, fellow cycle nuts. All right, fellow cycle nuts. Good afternoon. We are getting ready to go do some exploring, hopping on the all road and hitting all the roads. We're going to be on some pavement. We're going to be on some gravel. We might be doing some bushwhacking. Might have to do a little hike a bike, some ATV trail. I'm not sure. I've picked a route that I want to attempt, and it should be like a 24-mile loop or so. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting afternoon rip. All right, 7 miles in. I'm on dirt road headed towards Green Lake. This is Neville's Way. I've never been on it. It's like, newer road, new housing down in here. No idea what to expect. But Jesus, that was a tough ride. Headwind, fortunately, I'm kind of headed across it now, so that'll be better. But I stopped to make myself drink some water. So yeah, this pit stop. Do you want water? You need to live. Unfortunately, I usually drink my Gatorade, and I'm home with a full bottle of water and leave it on the bike. So today we're going with the water first. And I will see you at the end of this road because I don't know where we. Okay, here we are at the terminus of Neville's Way. There's kind of a sketchy looking pseudo trail over there. But then there's this trail that looks more substantial and actually heads in the direction of the next dirt road that I want to connect up with. Champion Point Way or something like that. So yeah, I'm stopping for a moment here, getting spooked by fucking leaves blowing around in the wind. I did have a 25 milligram chocolate chip cookie before I took off on my ride, and I think it's kicking in. And yes, that's, if you don't know what that is, I mean literally the smallest chocolate chip cookie in the world. Tiny little thing. Anyway, so yeah, stopping to eat some almonds, drink some Brondo, and get back on the trail. Hopefully it leads me where I want to be. This section's a little rough. Oh boy. I gotta climb the rocks. Hey there. So we're out of the jungle. Anyway, I had to carry my bike through the woods for a little ways, hop out in a shooting range, somebody's backyard shooting range, like a pretty nice one actually. And so I walked my bike through to see if there's anyone there and apologize for disturbing them, but no one was around. So I came back out onto the public road, and I've got like about 2 miles of gravel before I get out to Route 1A. And from there, I think I'm going to the Red Bridge Road. Yeah, I think that's the goal. All right. Whew. Taking another water break back on the Boggy Brook Road, or Outer Boggy Brook Road, the section of Boggy Brook Road that doesn't really get used. It is starting to get developed out here though. There's like these little offshoots where there's new houses down by Green Lake. So like all the beautiful spots around here, they're getting developed. At least this place is not all laced with posted no trespassing signs and whatnot. So we're still free to ride through here. I've been riding through this section of woods out here since the 80s. Yeah, long fucking time. Yeah, anyway, taking a quick break. Gonna maybe have some more almonds and some water. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, all road. She's a beauty. Gorgeous, dear. You are freaking gorgeous. So I'm using Ride with GPS, and it said turn left onto Forest Moor Way, I think is what it was. Oh, hi. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? The felt. Anyway, this is the road. Yeah. So yeah, this is where the road goes, right here. And it's a beaver dam. A beautiful beaver pond. I've seen a lot of this year. I've seen more huge beaver ponds this year than I have in 20 years. So yeah. Looks like we're rerouting. I'm not sure. I guess continuing on the Boggy Brook Road is going to take me to another point on 1A further north than I want to be. But this is where we're at. Well, even though I had to reroute and I'm not going to end up exactly where I had hoped, It's not without its reward. Right? There are worse places to be kind of wandering through the forest. Alright, quick fun fact. Where that road brought me out, like this past mile and a half dirt road, turns out it was a trail that I used to ride 25 years ago. And it was like, back then it was just an ATV trail, and there was a dude who lived up in the woods out there in a canvas tent and grew herb. And if you knew the right person, you could bring them to this spot. And there were no houses around. There's actually a few houses right nearby here now, but yeah, this was just like a dirt road down to the boat launch, you know. And yeah, it wasn't developed at all. And there was a dude that lived off in the woods here in a canvas tent and grew herb. And yep, that's one of the places that we could get fresh green bud in the fall. Yep. Now you know. Hey there. Made it to Branch Pond. I think, I don't know, 18, 19 miles in, close to 20 miles in, feels like. And a lot of hard miles, rough gravel, ATV trails, bushwhacking, carrying my bike through straight up fucking woods, huge mud holes, giant puddle ponds in the road, and then a section on 1A. That was the fucking scariest part. So now it's like easy from here on home, basically. I'm gonna chill here at Branch Pond for a little bit and drink some Gatorade and eat some almonds and smoke something. Yeah.